What's up, good people? ¿Qué pasa? Hey, so listen, I want to talk about some plays. I'm going to show you some plays that I'm in right now. I'm getting this video up extra early, and I just want to talk to you guys for a minute after that, okay? So I'm going to do the talk at the second end, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm in, why I'm in it, and how we need to change our mindset, especially those of you that are older investors, and you know how we look for the next Apple, and a lot of times it's right in front of us, but because of what we hear or what we've been taught is holding us back from making money. All right, let me just go right into my plays and why. So here's some of the plays that I'm in right now. You guys know I'm in Mara and RIOT, right? And yesterday I entered into an option. Okay, so as you could see, my call option on Mara is up 29%, almost 30%. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but I'm up $3,500. I can cash out today and say cool. But as you could see, my expiration date is January 24th, okay? January 19th of 2024. And I went in heavy and just bought a lot of Mara. And so as you can see, beneath that, I have the actual stock, okay? So I'm up, and as you can see, RIOT is up also. So remember, anything that I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. The day that I got into this play, I told you I was getting into the play before I did, and then I made a video right after I did. If you watch my mornings, and then right after I did, I told you I got in it. And I also told you that I'm adding to Mara daily and RIOT daily. Mara, I am $75 a day. In RIOT, I'm $50 a day or $25 a day. But I keep buying chunks because I'm not even going to play the video. I'll do that on my weekend video, my Saturday video. But what I'm going to tell you is that we have to change the way we think. You know, we've politicized everything. You know, if you listen to Fox News, they're anti, they don't want to hear nothing about the climate. They don't want to hear nothing about EV. And if you listen to CNN, they're the polar opposite. They are over pumping and overselling all of this stuff, right? And you and I, where are we? In the middle, right? So we have to decipher this lie against this lie. And I'm just going to shoot it to you straight. But I will tell you, a lot of us are looking for the next Apple, and there's plenty of it out there because we are in a phase of our lives where we are in, it is a technical boom going on. All right. So just remember when the trains were made, Josh and I was talking about the CEO of that company, that train company that again had another, debacle in Ohio. And, Elon will have an electric train out there. So instead of the train companies saying, hey, let's adopt this new technology and let's try to make things better. No, they're going to continue to create or collect their billions of dollars, right? Steve Jobs went to the biggest music company in the world and said, hey, the way people consume music is going to change, right? And they went to Sony. This is true. Check it out. And Sony said, no, we like the way we do it. We make the vinyl, we make the cassettes, and now we're really high tech. We make the CDs, right? And that's the way we make our money. So we don't want to change, right? And so Steve Jobs, the former CEO of Apple, all right, the inventor, he says, okay, you guys are not going to do it. You got to understand this technology is not for you. It's for your kids. They're going to consume music differently. So then what does he do? He does Apple Music, which is the biggest music platform in the world. Like more people are consuming their music. Nobody's buying CDs. Nobody's buying cassettes and 8 tracks, vinyl. We're listening to MP3s because Steve Jobs was forward thinking, right? And so now we have to understand that the people that say, hey, I don't like EVs. Let's go to Tesla. I don't like EVs. I like coal. Bah humbug on electric. You know what? Leave that money on the table because these electric vehicles are not made for you. They're made for your kids and your kids' kids. So be wise. And I don't care if you can't stand Tesla. I don't care if you can't stand Elon Musk. The truth is that even here in America, we're soon to be 10% of all, I believe last year, 10% of all vehicles bought were EVs. That's going to grow. Okay. There's the vehicles that's on the road is not 10% EVs, but the sales are going up. And so we have to get off of this old platform, this old way of thinking, and look into the future and see there is change coming and somebody's going to win. Just like AI, artificial intelligence, right? I don't like a lot of the stuff that it does now, let alone the stuff that it's going to do in the future. But while they're figuring it out, you and I here at Stock Up with Larry Jones, we are going to what? Make money. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I want to see where we're at time-wise. I just wanted to interject that. Just think about this. I said it before. Years ago, there's a guy on a horse, and he pulls up beside a Model T, a Ford Model T. He goes, "What's that?" You know, he's got to sound like he's somewhere out in the West, you know. "What's that?" Just imagine straw hat, you know, just come out of field. "Oh, it's a Model T." He got them big glasses like you see and the white gloves. And he goes, "Well, what is that?" He says, "It's a car." He's like, "Well, you know, it's got horsepower." He's like, "Wow, I got a horsepower. I'm on it right now." And he says, "Yeah, but this has many of those in the engine." And he goes, I don't like that. I don't like it." "Why don't you like it?" "'Cause it's new." "Okay." And then he goes to the guy, "Well, yeah, but you got to put gas in that thing. You got to feed it." And the guy in the Model T says, "You got to feed that horse too." So for the people that's saying, "I don't like electric vehicles. What happens if you're in traffic and you run out of electric?" The same thing that happens if you run out of gas. Somebody's got to come either bring you electric, bring you gas, or come with a tow truck. The result is the same, right? It's just like the knucklehead people that tell you don't buy a house because what happens if you can't pay your mortgage? The same thing if you can't pay your rent. Out is out. So we got to change this and we got to just stop being so stupid. I'm sorry. We got to stop being stupid. I'm going to end with a story. This happened just last week. And my buddy who watches this, he's going to know who I am. So I'm not going to call his name. I have a buddy, his sister, you know, let's just say she don't like nothing new. And you guys know I'm an independent, right? And she don't like nothing new. So she's like, "I don't like electric vehicles." I'm like, "Okay, well, it's not made for you." All right. So she's in her 60s. "I don't like electric vehicles. Yeah, I love my coal." Okay, well, fine. That's cool. You know, love your coal. It ain't for you. It ain't for you, sis. So she's like, "Well, you know," and she went through all of this. What happens if we run out of gas and this and that and the other? And I'm like, "Okay, well, cool, right?" So she drives off. I says, "Okay, all right, bye, Fox News." And I just said that. I take a dig. So, but when I'm in the CNN crowd, I take the same dig, okay, to be fair. I go, "Okay, CNN, So I go, "Okay, fake Fox." And then I go, "Okay, CNN. That's just me because I'm an independent. So a few days ago, I go visit my buddy, right? And we're sitting outside. He had a huge backyard. And she pulls up and she goes, "Hey," and we jumped because we didn't even hear her come. So my buddy has a golf cart. Here's his gas. She pulls up. Guess what? You can't hear hers. And she's laughing because she's pulling up on people and they don't even hear her pulling up, right? Because it's an electric golf cart, which a lot of them are electric. So as she gets ready to pull off, she goes, "Okay, bye, guys." We said goodbye. And she gets ready to pull off. I go, "Hey, wait a minute." And she says, "What?" I says, "Nice EV." And she goes, "Oh," and she drives off. And my buddy starts laughing. He's like, "Well, that's right. She's on an electric vehicle. It's a golf cart. It's a electrified golf cart. It runs off of a battery that gets charged." And so we got to stop listening to these stupid politicians that are sitting on these news medias telling you what you shouldn't believe in, and they are loading freaking up on the stock in the very thing that they're saying bah humbug to you about. All right. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm not going to talk about anything else. All right. I'm not going to go through anything else, but I just wanted to show you guys this. Leave me a comment. Listen, today, this video, my thing stopped working. You guys know, stock up with Larry. That's all I'm going to talk about. Stock up with Larry Jones, because if you want to think like me, outside of the box, and you want to make money, and you constantly search for a bull market, there's always a bull market somewhere. Come and let us teach you. It is the least expensive, for what you get is the least expensive course there. One-time payment. You will never have to pay again. And everything that's added, including crypto coming soon, you will partake of it for free. Okay, we're going to leave it right there. I just wanted to come early today on this Friday. All right, I just had to get that off my chest, but there's a lot to learn and a lot of money to be made. And so I am off to the gym so I can beat my body up, or so my trainer can, it is funny how we pay people to inflict pain on us. All right, I'll see you guys later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.